Hey Aquarius, welcome to the month of May. Welcome to the Scorpio full moon, which was yesterday, but it is going to affect us for the next 30 days. I always like to, take full moons and utilize their energy and utilize the moon's energy, you know, for a 30-day span for both new and full moons, okay? The moon is a very, very important aspect of our existence here on planet Earth. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. And we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. Please check your moon or your rising placements or both for deeper resonance. Okay. Take what resonates, leave what does not, Aquarius. All right. We also have a Pluto retrograde happening, but I'm not going to speak about that directly in this reading, but it might come out. Its energy might come out here and there. Let's go ahead and jump into it, Aquarius. Sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors, guardians, and protectors, we thank you. What messages do we have for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising placements for this Scorpio full moon? So we're going to talk about what you need to focus on, Aquarius. We're going to, talk about the tools that you already possess to utilize towards your goals and aspirations. Full moon energy is all about purging. It's all about releasing, surrendering, letting go, right? So in this time, you need to make sure you are doing just that in whatever area in your life that needs to be done, okay? Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising placements, ancestors, guardians, and protectors for this full moon and Scorpio messages. Scorpio's full moon messages for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising placements. Okay, Aquarius, you received mugwort. You received mugwort, and it represents intuition. Intuition. The bottom of the deck, you have the mandrake, and it says impassive. Impassive. Okay, Aquarius. So what I'm getting with this intuition is there's definitely something that you know something is happening, something's going on, or that there's some growth that is needed in a certain area of your life. And I have a feeling it has something to do with someone else. Okay, obviously, when it comes to intuition usually involves another person that we are feeling energy from, right? So, Aquarius, during this Scorpio full moon phase, as advice, again, for those of you who are already feeling this, great, then you're already on the right page. But for those of you who, if this is advice, don't show your hand. What do I mean by that? Do not show how you feel right off the bat. You need to let people, you need to just keep people guessing. There is someone or there are people who want you to show that you care more than they're willing to show. All right. Your silence, your impassivity or lack of emotion, right, is powerful, Aquarius. You may have someone in your midst or someone you've dealt with in the past where they kind of like to get a rise out of you, because if they can get a rise out of you, oh, like they feel amazing, right? Don't give them the satisfaction. Hmm. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is a romantic partnership, a family relationship, a friendship, or a business partnership, a coworker. I don't know. But whatever it is, whoever it is you are dealing with, Aquarius, keep your emotions to yourself. Okay. Whatever someone is bringing to you that really bugs you, your intuition is already going to tell you what this person is up to. Okay. Your intuition is always going to tell you what's up before what's up even happens. Okay. When this person or whenever this person comes around, which I feel like this person has, whoever this individual is, they have tried to get a rise out of you or they have done things that really did upset you. But there's just an energy of someone really wants you to, they want you to be so taken by what they have to say or what they're doing. And it's almost like getting a rise out of you again. Either they get a kick out of it or it does something to their own ego. But the moment that you stop giving so much attention to the situation, the moment that you stop showing your emotions towards this person or this situation, is the moment these people will start wanting to come towards you more. They're going to want to start asking you questions. They're going to want to start giving you attention. Aquarius, your attention is very precious. Don't waste it. Don't just give it freely to people. There are people who don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your emotional response. They don't deserve to know how you feel, because there's something that your instincts or your gut and or your intuition is telling you. And this person or these people may play you for stupid. Okay. There may be somebody for some of you who play you for a fool and they think that they know you or they think that they got you pinned, right? And they don't. Or maybe they do because you're giving them too much to work with, right? You're giving them too much to work with. If there's something that bothers you or people or there's someone who's attacking you, don't even give them any attention. Don't respond to them. It's not worth your time. It is not worth your time, Aquarius. Okay? Follow your intuition during these next 30 days. Follow your intuition, because I'm getting that when you stop, when you kind of disassociate or detach yourself emotionally, or you stop trying so hard to get to show that you care, that you're irritated or whatever, when you stop doing that, that's when you kind of start attracting what you want. You start, people start to question, what is Aquarius thinking about? What is their next move, right? How do they feel about this topic? But you're not obligated to share how you feel about anything, Aquarius. And I feel like that's a very Aquarius thing to do, is just kind of disassociate or just detach and distance yourself from it. Let everybody else do the work that they need to do for themselves. You don't need to give your input necessarily if you don't want to. All right, let's pull a few more cards, y'all. All right, let's see, Aquarius. Okay, so you received the Page of Wands or the Page of Bows. You got the Stoat. Hmm. Okay, bottom of the deck, you received the Ace of Cups. Yes, like I was saying earlier, when it comes to getting what you want, Aquarius, you don't really need to do much, okay? You're magical enough as it is, right? With the Page of Bows or the Page of Wands here, I'm just getting like this energy of like going out, right? Going out in public, going shopping, spending time with friends, spending time with family. Like you're just showing yourself, right? Being seen, being heard, right? And like not really giving a shit, excuse my language, but like not really giving a shit about anything or anyone and their opinion, right? Of you. Some of you guys may have Leo in your chart, but then we also have the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Vessels here. So I'm just seeing like your cup can always be full, Aquarius, right? You don't need to show your cards, or you don't, your cup can run over. It can be refilled time and time again, but there is an energy here where you need to, some of you guys may have a baby, because I see this as a child as well, and they're filling your cup. You're really happy with this child. Others of you, your impassive behavior and you following your intuition is also very attractive to somebody. Like almost like having a sense of mystery about you. It keeps this person guessing, or it just like, it's almost like there's someone who really likes that about you. They just see, because with the Page of Bows, again, it's like that's Leo energy. It's like not being afraid to be seen, not being afraid to be heard, not, but it's like Leo energy is that type of energy where it's like you don't necessarily have to be heard, but you will be seen, right? It's like just your energy alone. You don't have to speak, you don't have to say anything. But there is this energy of like people like being around you, Aquarius, just naturally. But I am getting this sense of like just really needing to stop showing your emotions. Okay. And I'm not saying to everyone, this is like stop showing your emotions to certain people. The people that you do show your emotions to are the people like who really, 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 really get you. Like it could be like a sibling or something, or like somebody like a close cousin, or like somebody within your family, or like a really like a best friend who's like a sibling. Um, it could be with your significant other, but I'm getting like maybe that's if you do show your emotions to your significant other, it's not all the time. You know what I mean? Like if this is a romantic situation, like this person likes that you don't show your emotions as much. I don't know. It's like it doesn't mean that you're not emotional or that, it's just that you need to be more selective of who you show your emotions to. And I'm still getting this energy of there's somebody in your midst or someone you come in contact with where you really need to let your intuition guide you here, and don't show your hand. Okay, don't show your hand right off the bat. Don't just open your heart up right off the bat. This person's going to have to work for your attention, Aquarius. So that's what I'm getting. If this is like a romantic situation, this person's going to have to work for you. They're going to have to work for your hand or your heart. Okay? This is not a situation where you're spilling your heart out and being the best person that you can be for this person. Like, no. This is a situation where you need, if this is romantic, or even friendship, just make sure that this person is willing to work to understand you. It's not a situation of you asking questions and you divulging all this information and being an open book. No, this is you just giving, like the bare minimum of information about yourself when you're asked. You know what I mean? You may have somebody in your life who's just like, you never told me this about yourself, and maybe the answer is like, well, you never asked. You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe don't give any information about yourself unless it's asked of you in this situation during this full moon in Scorpio. Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of intuition, a lot of, some of you guys are feeling a lot of energy shifts right now, Aquarius. You're feeling a lot of changes and shifts in the invisible world, in the spirit realm. And I'm just getting the sense that you guys are keeping that to yourselves. Or you're needing to keep that to yourselves, Aquarius. But somebody may find out very soon that you're not as stupid as they thought you were. There may be some people in your life who really, they really do underestimate you, Aquarius. But your silence or your impassivity is really going to show somebody or some people that you're not stupid. You're not easily persuaded, right? And I still do get the sense that there's somebody in your midst. They really love when you're quiet. Like, that's, if you've never done that, Aquarius, if you give that a try, you may realize that your energy alone, like, you don't have to say anything, your energy alone is beautiful, it's attractive. Okay, so you got personal message. So there is some type of message here for some of you, Aquarius, where this is very personal. This is not necessarily for like a general message for all Aquarians out there, obviously, but like there's some type of personal message here for an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising sign, where whatever I've said, if there's a part of this message, obviously, that's going to generally resonate with most of you, but there could be like one or two of you, like a couple of you, who resonate with a specific part of this message. Okay. Others of you, you guys may actually get like some type of message in your DM from someone. Some of you guys, there may be, you guys are really feeling this like consciousness type of shift. Like there's something in the cosmos, something about this planet. Like you feel, it's like there are those of you who just are so in tuned. You're so in tuned with everything that's going on around you. And there are people who don't know that, right? They really, don't understand how much you feel on a daily basis. But whatever your intuition is telling you, Aquarius, you do not need to divulge that information to anybody. Right? Now, some of you guys, you have been shown, or your intuition is telling you, that there is a death that is, like, some of you guys, if you okay, this is okay. This is very specific. But for those of you who resonate with, have you ever felt the energy like someone is going to pass away? That's very specific. Okay, this is not for all of you. Okay, this is very specific to Aquarians who really understand. Like, if you have been feeling like, if you ever have experienced throughout your life where you get this strange feeling and then someone passes away, right? Maybe a few days, a few weeks, maybe even a couple months after you have that feeling. Some of you Aquarius are having that feeling now, that someone is going to pass and be with the ancestors. Okay. Others of you, you're getting this deep feeling of something new that is about to sprout, something new that is going to come into fruition. You may not know what it is, but you know that there's a lot of transitioning and shifting happening. Some of you guys, your dreams have been telling you some things. Okay. Positive surroundings. Yeah. So this is good for you guys, Aquarius. I'm telling you, like, out with the old and with the new. Like, you're feeling that on such a deep level. Like, this is not just like, this is not something that, you find on, necessarily you have to go on social media to get that information. Like, this is something you have seen, you felt it, your ancestors have told you about it, or your creator, your guardians and protectors. Like, you feel these shifts happening. You just can't put words to it necessarily. And even if you can, you don't need to. If you do share this information with anybody, it needs to be with people who get you, like who really get you. They're on the same level, and they're never going to use this information against you or to talk behind your back, right? Now, you do have temperance, which is balance. Okay. So there is going to be some type of occurrence, and this I'm speaking for most of you. Um, there's some type of an occurrence. There's a Sagittarius involved. There's a Scorpio involved. There's a Leo involved. Okay, there's also like Cancer, Pisces. Okay, all of the water signs, but there is definitely Sagittarius and Leo here. But I do get the sense, Aquarius, that you guys are really wanting to change your surroundings. You want to be surrounded by people that bring only positivity to your doorstep, to your palace, to your energy, right? And some of you guys can be probably more than likely picking up on some things about people that is out of balance, that is negative. Maybe you're picking up on some negative or dark entities that are latched on to people that, you come into contact with. Especially for those of you, if you have a baby, if you have a child, you definitely are in tune with like negative energy. Okay. And you're looking out for that. You guys are really in tune, Aquarius. Seeing temperance here as well, I also see, even though it doesn't say it, um, I see this as possibly a reconciliation energy where someone's going, and I go, okay, if there's someone who's trying to reconcile with you, Aquarius, for whatever reason, okay, be careful. The reason why I say that is because of the cards that came out prior. This person who's coming into your life, they may be coming back into your life because they haven't heard a thing from you. They're just like, I haven't heard from Aquarius. They haven't said anything to me. Maybe it's all for the better. Okay, maybe they didn't need to know what was going on with you. Make sure that this person that's trying to reconcile with you, make sure that they actually have good intentions and that they're actually like on board with all of this transformative energy, this shifting in consciousness. Like, make sure that they've actually done the work to heal themselves before they come back into your life. Okay. So once again, how are you going to know that? Be still, be quiet, let your intuition tell you what you should do. Okay, if there is a reconciliation. But I do get the sense that there are those of you Aquarius, you really are craving balance. You really just want your work environment or your home environment and the people that you spend time with, you just want them to get it together. You want to be surrounded by positive people. There are those of you, you're just tired of being around negativity. You're tired of being around negativity, and you just want people to get it together, right? And that's, that's again for you. It does not mean that the people that you're surrounded by, Aquarius, are bad people. It just means that for you personally, you're just like, I really don't want to be around these people anymore. Or I kind of really need to like distance myself, because your intuition is showing you and telling you like there's some energies that are just a little bit mucky. They're a little bit too much. And you need to just kind of distance yourself. Again, it has nothing to do with how like these people being bad. Okay. These can be really good people who care about you, but they may have some tendencies or some energies that it's just not to your liking. And that's totally fine. It just means that they need to go through some healing and go through some transformative changes in their lives. Okay. And until that happens, you're not really going to feel comfortable around them. Okay. But if there's a reconciliation, I get the sense that, I feel like you are going to look forward to it for sure. But just make sure that you just pay attention, make sure that this person is healed. All right, let's go ahead and pull your tarot, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. For your full moon in Scorpio messages for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. Yep. There's love there. There's a relationship. Could be a friend, could be another family member, could be a romantic partner. Like I said, this intuition, this impassive behavior, okay, there are those of you Aquarius, you really are kind of feeling this way towards your partner, or towards someone you have a romantic partnership with, a friend, a family member, we're going to clarify these in a minute, but you're just really needing to pull your energy back. I'm just getting that there are those of you, there's someone who has shown you that you really just can't trust them. You can't really trust them 100%. They are very consistent in their BS, okay? But they're inconsistent when it comes to understanding and trust. So, could be why you guys are just wanting to pull your energy back and you're done with it, okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to break up with this person, but this person responds very well to your silence. They don't respond well to talking. Okay, so if this person is doing something that you don't like, whether it's a friend, family member, or significant other, they don't respond well to talk. What they respond well with is you just completely detaching yourself, and you're just like, okay. Because another thing I'm getting is like, this person knows what they're doing. They know better. They know better. You don't even have to explain anything to them. You don't even need to show them that you're mad. All you need to do is just be like, okay, you just stop talking to them for a minute. You know what I mean? You stop responding, or you respond very dry, in a very dry way. And this person is going to pick up like, oh, I did something wrong. Or, maybe there's something that I said, right? Somebody might realize that the only way that they can have a conversation with Aquarius is if they actually hold themselves accountable and stop playing stupid, stop playing dumb. Like, like they don't, there's someone here for some of you, there's someone who likes to act like they don't know what they did wrong, right? um some of you guys, there is a person, they really don't know what they did wrong. Fair enough, you know what I mean? Where maybe this person who's coming in, they really want to talk to you, they want to have some conversations, they want to know your thoughts, right? Fair enough. But there is someone here for sure who, they like to play dumb and act, they like to kind of gaslight you, like, oh, I didn't know, or you know I didn't think that was going to hurt your feelings, or I did this person knows, okay? Especially if they're a romantic partner, they know, okay? Um, okay, so yeah, Six of Pentacles. Definitely there's that balance there. Equal give and take, equal contribution. Okay. There may be someone who doesn't really realize that the more they grow and thrive, the more they contribute equally to healing a relationship with you, the more they can actually experience from your energy, the more love they can experience from you. Okay. Especially on a sexual level, or if you want to take them out, or if you guys want to go out, maybe somebody really wants to go out with you more and they want to, take you out, or, they just want to sit down and have a chat with you and have some coffee, have some drinks, whatever. But it's like, you, some of you Aquarius, you just kind of always feel like this person is always like falling short. It's like whenever you guys want to go out, they either, they have an excuse, or they cancel, or they don't have enough money every single time, and they're never really honest about that. We have Leo here. We have the Strength card. Leo again. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. So yeah, this is all about some of you guys, this is a situation at work. Maybe there's somebody at work. Maybe you met this person at work. You met this person in school. There's also a situation where with this person where, yeah, there's just a lot of work that they need to do. There's more work that they need to put into the relationship, and this, right? Like there is just more that there's more that they can bring to the table, but they're just not doing it for some reason. Because with Pentacles, it's like you you're kind of done with like knowing how a person feels about you, Aquarius. Like what I'm getting is in your energy, you want people to show, like, love is action. That's what I'm getting. Love is action. You're waiting for the action here. You're waiting for this person to show how much they care. So there's someone here who really does love you. They have a lot to say. They're like, yeah, I love you. I care about you. I want to be with you. But it's like they're kind of lacking in the action department. Like they're not showing you that they care. They're not being consistent in making sure they're making the changes that they need to make, because there are those of you Aquarius, maybe you're the one that's been making a lot of the changes. You have been giving so much and showing this person that you care. And, you know, some of you guys are actually paying money. Like some of you guys have actually used your money to show that you care, made some financial sacrifices to show that you care. And if you have Leo in your chart, Aquarius, and your big three, even more so, you've been showing that you care. And this person just every single time just can't get it together, just can't match your energy. And I'm just getting, it's really annoying. It's really frustrating. And you're over it. You're over it. You're ready. You're ready for the action. You're ready for the actual commitment here from this person. And again, does not have to be a romantic partner. It can be a family member where they always tell you how much they love you, but like they just never show up. It could be a friend who always says like I love you, but they never show up. Ever. Like it's just all, or if they do, it's very rare. Because for you, Aquarius, you show up. You make sure that you show up. And some of you guys, you show up bearing gifts. Like you're like, what do I brought this for you. I haven't seen you in a while. Or when you see your friends or see your family, like you're there. You are there. And I'm just getting the sense, Aquarius, that you need to be done with being there so much for people. Stop showing how much you care. Until your energy is being matched by, by the other person or the other people involved. Okay. Let's go ahead, and some of you guys are going to make the decision to be single. You probably end up breaking up with this person, or you just might end up moving on with your lives. If it's a friend or a family member, you're just like, I'm good. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards really quickly. Yep, you got Leo. You got the Page of Wands again, Leo energy. You have Death again, twice in your reading, Aquarius. You guys are definitely done. You guys are definitely done with this BS. Okay. This Scorpio full moon is definitely helping you guys see and be, see the truth and be in tune with yourselves and what you truly want. You have Virgo. Some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo who's just not getting it together. Okay. Some of you guys got a circle of friends or some friends that, you know, they say that they love you, but they just kind of drop off the face of the earth and stop talking to you after a while. You know what I mean? So you're showing up here, Aquarius. Continue to show up. But when it comes to these people who have fallen short of your grace and fallen short of your love, stop giving them so much energy. Stop giving them so much attention. You give them a taste of their own medicine in a way. I'm not saying that you have to do that. I'm not that type of person like an eye for an eye, but it's like protect your energy. Protect your energy. Pull your energy back with this Hermit card. You don't need to show your hand. You don't need to tell people about what's going on in your life. Ace of Swords, yeah. So there's a relationship of some kind that you are going to come into clarity with. You're going to tell this person how you really feel about them. You're gonna, or maybe this is the other person. Okay, again, flip it if it's vice versa, Aquarius. Um, Maybe you're gonna hear from this other person. Maybe this other person is gonna be the one who is gonna tell you like what they really think, what's really going on in their minds, right? And but I feel like that Aquarius, if you guys have been doing the work to maintain a relation to maintain your relationships, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. This person had these people, or this person has no complaints. Sagittarius, yeah. You have the Knight of Wands. So some of you guys, Aquarius, you guys are gonna start venturing out. Some of you guys gonna break up with somebody and you're gonna end up venturing out and going to find relationships where you're actually the help that you're giving is what is the love that you're giving, the gifts that you're bearing to people are actually being reciprocated. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're tired of being, in this situation. And you have the three of Pentacles again, clarifying the Strength card here, the Leo card. So Aquarius, you are confident in the work that you do. There are those of you, you are confident in your creativity, especially if you are artists of any kind. Um, but it's like you're just so tired with the you're healing yourself, though. You're healing yourself of your wounds, right? You're kind of licking your wounds a little bit. You're ready. You're hurt. You're hurt. This has hurt you. Okay. So there's definitely going to be something about a relationship of some kind, of friendship, a business partnership, a romantic partnership that's going to come forth. It's going to, but again, I do get the sense that it has something to do with um, somebody who wants to reconcile with you. This is definitely somebody who you haven't talked to in a while. Um, Especially if this person just kind of like stopped talking to you and then they like maybe for a few months to maybe a year or so. And then this person just out of the blue just comes back and be like, hey, Aquarius, like, how you been? And it's like there's no explanation. It's like, I'm just getting the sense that there's definitely a lot of people here that you're really thinking about, Aquarius, that you're like, I'm done with being put on the back burner. I'm done with being, neglected whenever it's convenient for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done with doing so much work in a relationship that it's just not, not working out. But yeah, I see Sagittarius there. I mean, there's a little Sagittarius, but mostly Virgo, Capricorn, um, Aquarius here, Scorpio. Yeah, there's a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini too. Okay. Just want to clarify, what is this temperance, like this reconciliation for Aquarius? Yeah, this is definitely somebody that you've had some time away from. There's Aquarius here too. So you've definitely taken a break here, Aquarius. I want to see if I can give you guys any more. Yeah, you're headed towards your abundance with the 10 of cups here. Yeah. So there's, okay. So what I'm getting is that there is Aquarius, there's somebody who's going to be coming towards you. I feel like you're the one that's going to be giving somebody some truth here and really letting them know how you really feel and what you've really been thinking about. And some of you guys have, yeah, you guys have been hurt before by this person. You've been hurt before by this person and you let them back in time and time again. Yeah, you guys are going to really have to put your foot down, Aquarius. Like this is yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tower moment for you guys, Aquarius. So whoever this is, I'm just getting like this is somebody who has pursued you and is still pursuing you or still wants to keep you, but like there's a Cancer here, there's a Scorpio. I don't know, y'all. Like I'm just getting that there's somebody here who really wants to be in your presence, but at the same time they are not pulling their weight in the relationship at all, and it's been tugging on you, it's been bothering you. Okay, it's been bothering you, and the best thing for you to do, is just pull your energy away during the next 30 days up until the next full moon energy or full moon phase. Okay, anyway, yeah, you've carried enough in this relationship, you guys. You've carried enough. You've carried enough in these relationships that you've been dealing with. So maybe just kind of pull yourself away completely and let these people figure out whether they want to show up in your life the way you've shown up in theirs or not. Okay. Much love and light to all of you, Aquarius. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, y'all.